Hi, welcome to Philly Hot Radio. We are broadcasting live. My name is Showtime the Hype Man. We're about to get started on the radio show. Our guest is not here yet, but he will be coming in shortly. I want to thank all our listeners and our callers and those who are about to tune in to watch us on the day morning show. So, we have a lot of things in front of us. We have a lot of good things. Right now, we're still in the process of developing this radio station here and hoping that the best yet to come. For those who are watching us, I also want to give a shout out for those out there in the battlefield still dealing. Also, our children is about to go to school. A lot of the kids are going back to school, and I'm hoping that we understand where this is going to be a great year for our school and a great year for those who disapprove the school district of Philadelphia. Also, that we still in the process of designing, and I'm going to be doing some different stuff and bringing some different things here on the radio show. But in the meanwhile, we are still setting everything up as we rebuild. Definitely going to bring in some new stuff to make this place much better, and for our audience and for our viewers and those who want to watch us around the world. In the meanwhile, we still under construction. Make sure that everything is perfect here so our audience and our crowd and those who've been watching us, how we continue to build this radio station and trying to get more people to be a part of Philly Hot Radio. Where we have a guest that's coming in here today. We're going to talk about some topics. We're going to talk about the industry. We're going to talk about where a lot of people are still struggling, and a lot of people have not found their journey yet, or they still looking for what they can do. I didn't realize that so many other people have never got a chance to use their gift. So we're definitely broadcasting live, but before we get started, I'm going to talk about what you got on the inside and have never got a chance to do what you really love. And I have watched so many people had create things, have done some beautiful things and on a journey. Do you really understand the gift that God gave you? This is not a spiritual radio show. We just want to talk about where a lot of people have never talked about the real issues that's going on with their life. We're trying to bring something on this radio show that is positive, this morning early show, where we can build a fan base, or we can create something that is strong and powerful, where we need to get back into who we are as people. And that's all people. We're definitely doing a lot of big things, where I'm in the process. Like I told you, we rebuilding this radio station, where for those who in their automobiles and their cars, you can go to phillyhotradio.us. Once you see US, that means we went worldwide. We over in London broadcasting live, where Philly Hot Radio has took this marketing internet thing big now. When I was in New York City with Gucci Dan and some of the Grandma, all the big old school rappers, when I went to East Side of New York and Queen, I want to give a shout out to Queen, New York City. When I was coming back, me and J.O., where Jazzy O, where we went to New York together as friends, he allowed me to meet some people, where I called Sean from over in London, where he's the administrator of the executive of all this new stuff that I'm doing. I can't do all this stuff, but he can. Where I went in my Bluetooth in my car because all cars got Bluetooth and everybody got Bluetooth home with their phones, with their TV. You can actually watch this show in your vehicle, on your car now, where you can go anywhere in the continental, in the world to watch this show. That's amazing what technology can do. Where a lot of people didn't understand what I'm doing, where I'm Trans-Ocean, also where we are looking for, this radio station has went 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, where we trying to put together. I had a guy that called me today from Massachusetts. For those who know that's Boston. And where I asked him, how did he find out about me? He said the word is going around that Showtime My Hype Man is building a worldwide radio station where the internet, where you can actually hear your music play in your car. Just like DAS, just like 107.5, all the radio. Because of the internet, it has allowed me now to be a part of the wheels that is spinning. And where I looked at all the big radio, the Breakfast Club, Kevin Hott radio station, where it's not about a large room. We can have a room downtown in Center City on the 48th floor watching the city, because money-wise, they'll charge me $5,000 a month. $5,000 a month. Or maybe $10,000 to go downtown, but because I'm an Afro-American owner, black owned. I had a guy call me yesterday from Harlem, New York. Send me his music, right? So I said, look, I'll play your music. I said, can you give our radio station a donation? Where it costs money to light up. I got this air. We got air in here. Also, I'm in the remodeling stage of remodeling this platform. Also, I'm in the process ordering brand new microphones where we're going to have high-tech microphones. We're in the process of getting a new machine, but it's the machines where the order is backed up where I couldn't get it. So where if I'm going to do this, I'm going to decorate this place so when my artists come in here and my guests, they're going to feel like home. I'm going to get some carpet in here when they can take their shoes off and feel like they home. Plush carpet. So I guess it's here. It's a lot that I can talk about. We are live around the world right now. So as you see that we're definitely live around the world. For those who are watching us, you can see me right here on the screen on the side here. Yeah, so we right here. So I want everybody to know she's right there live. They just came in. So we're already live around the world. I want to thank Cosmo Radio, Network Radio, joining me and helping along this journey. So our guest is here. We got an outstanding guest. Y'all know he the king of hooks. Y'all know that he said he had over 500 hooks. I think he got over 10,000 hooks.
He stopped with me.
Say yeah.
Top of the morning.
Yeah. So the king of yeah.
I'm gonna introduce her. Go ahead, introduce me.
So basically, let me say something about King of Hooks. This is my guy. Where this young brother is amazing. Where he don't let no one stop him in spite of his ups and downs. And also he loved his family. He loved his daughters. If anybody know, he loved his family. And he's a family man in his own way. Also, he a family to me.
Been my brother for years.
So if you step on him, you're stepping on me too. I want to make that clear to my audience. I'm tired of these Philadelphia people. Ain't did nothing, ain't got nothing. None of their music's not playing on the radio station. See, we're going to talk about everybody think they somebody, but they not.
Damn, I'm waiting till you ask me to touch on that.
We're going to talk about all these other people have never had their music play on the radio station, have never traveled on an airplane, went nowhere to perform. I'm tired of these basement artists in the basement. I'm tired of these bands that put bands together. Well, don't know nothing about promoting shows, how to sell tickets, what it takes. In this business, you got to have a passion. I have done stuff for nothing because I believe what I'm doing. The first thing a lot of y'all got your hands out soon, I asked for a donation to play your song, and I can play music here. I just told you that you can log in and go live on PhillyHotRadio.us.
US. The world is watching this right now.
That's US. I didn't say .com.
No, you did not. London is right there on the screen. I'm looking at London. I'm looking at Kentucky. I'm looking at
So I want people to know we're not just an average radio station. We are a radio station that is going global around the world where we can speak in China, Latino, Jamaican. We're going to be playing gospel music, R&B, Nemo Soul, Jamaican music. We're going to play hip hop. We're going to play some white music because if you want to be big in this business, you have to be a universe. You just can't be dealing with this with black artists.
Well, Showtime, you forgot you've been the host of the Dell Music Center.
Oh, man. One of the biggest for 9 years.
You don't even know you stayed next to.
9 years.
So it's my turn to talk to dig him up. This is the host of the Dell Music Center.
I did it for 9 years with every big star. I did it at the Broadwalk Hall, Atlantic City, Topacana Casino, the Well Farson, the Mercedes down there down there when I was down in Atlanta, Georgia. Tyreek. Anybody knows Tyreek? He said, Showtime, do your stuff.
Every time for all the years that I seen you at the Dell, and all the years you've been anyway, but for the years that I came to see you there, you've been the most prominent guy there. You definitely make it do what it do. You set the stage, set the tone, set the bar for artists like myself and all the legends that came before and after me to allow us to go on stage and do what we do. So it takes a great person like you to dictate and start off the show, and what you do, we appreciate that.
Wow.
I appreciate you giving me big ups, but I wanted to stop you and just give you a big up. You know what I'm saying? I said, he already introduced who I am. They already know who I am. I really ain't got to say much. I've been truly blessed. I know my slogan. I'm not even going to say it because you know who I am. I'm honored to be here once again with Showtime. You know what I mean? I told him, he hit me up. I said, man, we talked. He said, yeah, so you need some promo for your new model. But this is the new model of Showtime. And I know you got some things we talked about doing work coming up too. Everybody, this is the lovely model in the building. She'll tell you who she is and all that she's about to start doing for you guys. Whatever she wants to say. She don't like to talk much, but I'll let her introduce herself. We live. You got everybody in Tokyo, Japan, Chicago, Ohio. They all looking at you right now. Whatever you want to say.
I'm the Monica. I'm the upcoming model. I've been model for a week. I forgot the name of the company, but I'll be modeling football wear.
Come on.
What else?
I'll run it down with you.
I can't really think right now.
She just started. You can talk.
Yeah, so the main thing, let me ask you a question, because the world is watching you right now, and I'm glad that you took the heart and the courage to come up here. And what you're doing, you in school right now, preparing yourself for other radio stations, TV stations, being in big competition worldwide when it goes to mileage. See, what we are seeing right now, we see something in you. And I know you see it in yourself. For I saw the way that your presentation, you was confident. I saw that. When you talk about NFL wear, NBA wear, you're talking about a big marketing that is so wide around the world, NBA, NFL, even wearing boxing gear, that for the professional fighters that look for that, where you're going to break the trend of a black woman that you are in this business. And I want you to understand this. Never look to the right, don't look to the left. Don't worry about the naysayers, the doubters. You have to understand, if you want to get there, it's a lot of stuff you're going to have to go through mentally and spiritually, because me and Corey has went through all that stuff. I think you're going to be just fine. What make you feel, or where did it come as a young, and you're still young, what made you want to get into the modeling business?
Ever since I've been little, I've been wanting to model, but I never knew how to take it. Like, I never Corey gave me that push to start modeling. So he gave me that ability.
That ability.
Yeah, like he gave me that like
Push.
the push. Like
Mhm.
he set me in the right direction.
Good. And it is the right direction.
And it's funny, you touched on something. If I can interrupt.
No, you can't. No, you part of this interview. So get on the side here so you can be a part of the interview so you can be on the camera.
You answered that question very well.
Go ahead.
It's funny you leaked out something that I didn't talk to you about. See,
come
we
on.
didn't know that me and him talked yesterday about this. He deals with
You come on the camera.
He
Watch the
deals with
camera. There you go.
He leaked it out. So now we got another surprise. He leaked it out. I wasn't gonna tell her to after she do a photo shoot next week. She has a photo shoot next week. He also trained boxers. Me and him talked yesterday for an hour and a half. So he leaked it out. We also got you doing some boxing stuff in October. Some boxing gear, ringside girl.
That's correct.
Well, he leaked it out. He leaked it out. I wasn't gonna say that. He leaked it out.
Well,
Harriman Hank Lundy. You know what it is? Two-time champion. Currently the champion right now. We gonna get into the names.
well, basically.
We talked last night. You didn't know.
Yeah. So
Go ahead,
basically,
Man, promo, sue that. Mula gang. Sorry.
have you ever been in any competition, even though
Not yet.
when
It's
it
coming
comes,
up.
I'm glad you said
She
that.
just started. I remember I said yesterday. So anyway, let me get it one day. Obviously, she just started.
I
That's
mean,
why
I've been in competition when I was younger, like dancing and stuff, but like.
No, he's about model, but I think he's about model, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, model. She just started. Her first photo shoot is next week. I got 4 people working on the portfolio. You know how they go. First, you need the head shots and the body shots. We got that set up for next week.
Mhm.
We already got the NFL gear already set up for late September. We got a launch for September 10th. We'll be in New York. I ain't even gonna say it. I can say it. But yeah, September 10th, we be in New York to help sign a contract for our launch of doing the NFL gear. You know, the NFL season start mid-September. The boxing thing that you talked about that'll start October. So she's already starting on the right path.
Yes,
All
she
shorty
is.
been modeling getting in the game 1 week. 1 week, right? Getting everything together. And already in September and October, she's already gonna be in NFL gear and boxing gear. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Well,
That's all the stuff,
I
right?
think
She
that-
already did 2 radio interviews, and she don't even said she went. My guy for life. She already went to model for 2 weeks now. I mean, like she always said it, but I'm saying consistent saying it. And already she had 2 radio interviews thanks to you. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to them yesterday. And already she got a photo shoot next week, a video shoot. I forgot that. Damn. She got a video shoot also in a week and a half. It's just a lot going on. She's on the right path already, starting off big. And of course, some ideas that maybe you also branch off with.
Well,
whatever ideas.
I think that by her coming here today and other radio shows in front of her, where Philadelphia, where fashion, you have a lot of people say they want to be in fashion, where do you feel in here in your heart where he's setting the tone and along with you because you're participating, and also I want you to keep your eyes open and be aware of everything, where some people he leading you, but also we have other people say this and say that. I want to tell you something. I want you to understand what I'm about to tell you. To be successful, you have to have a deaf ear. You can't listen to nobody. You got to do your thing.
Can I say one thing?
Yes, you can. That's what you're here for.
I'm big on that.
Yeah.
I ignore
She heard
everybody.
that, right.
I'm the type like I don't listen to other people. I don't do none of that. Like I don't like if somebody's trying to tell me the right way to go, I'm gonna listen to them. They're trying to get me on the right path. But if somebody's trying to hear like all that messy stuff, they're trying to like knock me down. I'm not listening to that. I'm big on ignoring.
Anything you want. That's what you come on. That's what you're here for. Yeah. Now come on over.
So what he was reiterating on, you answered it well again, but just so you know the exact point he's making, I think I like to pinpoint what he was saying. The same thing as the other radio people shot out the block yesterday were saying. If you allow me to lead, that's what he's trying to say. He's saying, you know, I'm going to steer you the right way. Don't worry about the naysayers, the haters, and all that. Stay focused on that. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what I was saying
You know that
because
I'm gonna lead you the right way.
yeah, and that's where. So basically, how do you feel
Like that ring shit.
in a competition where it's other models and you starting out young, where you maybe some people go to school as little children, their mother and parents invest money in them to teach, but I feel that you natural.
Wait, I like this question.
And where a lot of kids, they start off at 6 and 5 years old in this industry, but you have something that is natural from God.
Go ahead now.
I can see
Look at
that.
him. He's telling
I'm
you.
looking at your skin.
Yeah, I know.
I'm looking at your
Stop
eyes.
looking.
Your eyes
I know.
are meant
So
to
don't-
be on magazine
I
covers.
s-
Your
I'm kidding you, loud.
your presentation
So-
that I'm seeing so far,
Mhm.
and we ain't gonna pull nothing. I ain't gaining nothing out of it.
Right.
It's
You
my
just saying
job
the
to
same.
encourage you as a
That's right.
radio host.
Go ahead, brother.
And number one, you a sister, and I'm supposed to help you and cheer you on.
Come on, brother.
Where we have so many brothers and sisters don't want to do that.
Come on, brother.
So, base, I believe that you have the character and the spirit to take on this model into a whole new level.
Dude, she not Showtime. And you know what Wayne just
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Her skin, you hit it on the nose. I ain't gonna have to say it. Her skin, no makeup. No makeup on her.
No.
Eyes flawless. Very beautiful girl. I mean, drop dead gorgeous. I know she's gonna do some business, but you touched on something, magazines. So since you said that, I can leak this out too because he said I could. What's up, Atlanta? They got Atlanta checking in, everybody. Shout out to Atlanta. We got a meeting in 2 days. All right, I'm gonna say this. There's 3 top magazine companies in the entire world. Always been the top 3 since life has begun. All I'm gonna say is we have a meeting with one of them in the next 3 days. So I'm gonna say. Am I lying? We got the call yesterday. I can't say what magazine until obviously we sign the contract. One magazine company, that's only top 3, already one signed us to have a meeting with us in 2 days. And it was through a great connect of mine. I'm reaching out to all my connects, you know what I'm saying, to help her out. Like saying, I called you, right here, you said bring it today. Just like that. I called him last night, he said bring it today. Oh, all you radio people, we're on a radio promo tour right now. Hit me up. It ain't just about me. You know, of course, I'll give you an interview too as well. It's about my lovely model. You know what I'm saying? You know, hit me up. Radio promo tour. We're doing our radio interviews. That's what happened. We got a magazine company 2 days. Like,
Okay,
this
well,
branch off, it's a wrap.
our audience just texted me, said something. Where are you at? Are you out of school? Are you in school? Are you out of high school? Or are you in school?
Tell me about the
I'm out of
clothing line.
school.
She got a clothing line.
I graduated high school.
Which
I'm
one?
not-
Which high school you went to?
I went to Ben Franklin, but
Okay.
I went to Ben Franklin. I had got pregnant with my daughter, and I left for a year, and then I went
Okay.
back to our alternative school called Yes Philly, and I graduated in like 6 months. So
I'm glad you brought that up. For those who are young mothers, hey, go a
They get
mother
scared. Yup, look at it.
that is never allowed
Ain't
birth
stop her. Yup.
of her child. to
Come on,
stop.
brother. Ain't stop her.
And,
My
and
daughter
I'm
was
proud.
motivation.
And I'm proud of you. You made me because.
No, they said you a real one. That's right.
Yeah, and
Yo,
I have saw
people, no, that's
two.
it.
I just saw 2 gold Olympians. One that's had 2 babies and she just won a gold medal.
Gold medal.
And because her child was her hero, I'm proud of you. What you just said to me.
Come on, brother.
I want
Come
you to
on,
know
brother. Showtime.
Where once you leave this radio station, where whoever maybe don't think, your life is about to change,
Come on. Speaking of manifestation.
and in
Go ahead,
a
Showtime.
way that is going to be blazing, because God has a favor for you.
He said, I hate to interrupt. This is important.
Yeah.
Somebody just said, some people would have hide all them challenges she facing. But they give you mad props.
thank you.
I'm just telling you. You know what I'm saying? It's right there.
So you're ready. Can you sing too? Do she sing?
No, she'll say. She'll say.
I wish I could.
What you laughing
Now,
at?
Because I really
he
wish
messed
I
with you.
could sing.
Right. Now it's
Me
fine.
too.
Oh, you know what? You know what's funny though? I've never tried. Maybe I can try to train it. You never know.
Yeah, because the reason why I
Because
say
you
that
got the cute
also
little voice, the
as
looks.
I see her in
Yeah.
movies acting.
I ain't say that to you 1,000 times.
Yeah, when I lived in
Look at
South
the
Carolina
eyes, look at the eyes,
for 3 years, I went to
Look at the
OW,
eyes.
and I was in drama, and that's all they said. Like, you should act, because I was great at it.
Well,
like,
no, you know, she remind me of Lil J, Will Smith.
And Tyra Banks a little bit. And Tyra Banks.
Yeah,
Yep.
because what you got, you have a switch on inside of you. I know that you have.
There we go. The go
Yeah.
movie guy.
Yeah,
The real
yeah.
Mikhail, I need you.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a motto now.
Yeah. So
So we're gonna
basically,
be talking.
I see that. I see you in some movies where a young movie part,
Go ahead, brother.
because I know that the young lady and the little girl that grew up after her baby having a beautiful daughter,
What's up,
you are
guys?
mature enough to get into the movies right now and
Yes.
doing some big stuff in the movies.
Come on now. Come
And
on
I
now.
believe it's Tyreek or anybody that's big in the business. And Kevin Hart talks about we have to learn how to help each other once we get in the door.
Say it again. Say it again.
We have to learn how to help each other.
Because you know we in the city where people don't want to help each
They
other.
don't want to help.
They
man.
get mad to see you win. She blow up, they be mad at you. You know how it go.
So
It ain't about man.
yeah, it ain't about.
We already listen. Of course we ain't done, but I'm saying
Mhm.
we didn't already travel half the world. She's just learning all the stuff I've done and already done and still not done. I'm saying, but just imagine what we've already done. People like me and you, and we still ain't done.
So I want to ask.
Imagine what she about to do.
Yeah, I want to ask another question too because since she's
It's always
here,
be on you. He put it on you. I love it.
where it, how is your spiritual connected with God?
It's good.
Okay.
She good with that
And
too.
the reason why I asked you that, you about to go on a journey where most celebrities.
Showtime, he said he remember you had his mom cracking up one time you was dancing. He
At
was
the Del
dancing
East
at the
Center?
Del East. My mom said she loved him. She loved his dancing.
What?
And every time
I'm
she
glad you said
he
that.
was dope. She said you was dope.
Well, let me. Showtime the Hype Man was a character where black
course.
people wasn't used. They see the body,
Right.
but they never saw the gift.
Okay.
Showtime Hype Man was a character at a 7,000, 60,000 people when I came out. They wasn't used to seeing a man
Right,
like
right.
me create something. We're not used to seeing us being creative. You have became creative of who
Yes, I
you
did.
are
Yes, I did.
when you switch into another character.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
We are watching her right in front of us being creative
Yep.
with her clothesline, with her personality.
Yep.
Where we also, and I know that she has brains and
Mhm.
she had been in some situation
Yes, she has.
where she changed her life around for better.
Yes, she is.
True.
Wow, look
Where
how he
the
just
the,
do
the,
that.
the little gangster.
Yep,
the
look,
little
look,
gangster.
he can see that. He can see a
Yeah.
little
Well,
gangster.
I'm from the street.
Damn.
See, because I'm
Cool.
here,
He
I'm a
not-
street guy.
He not dumb, like he just
Yeah,
read you. Look at him read you. He
where
got no gangster in you.
I'm tired of being soft. And mama,
Yes.
they say I'm about to see. I'm changing now because
Come on,
I don't
brother.
like some of y'all.
Come
I
on,
said
brother.
it live.
He gonna make me do my song today. Is gonna be I Won't Complain.
So,
We'll do that live.
yeah,
for you.
yeah. So-
When the new change gonna come.
So I just want you to
He
know.
does sing, my little
Yeah,
brother, one
so-
of the toughest singers that do it.
What do you want to say to our
Yeah,
audience
say something before you go back on me.
before
It's
you?
on you.
Because we're gonna switch it to Corey now.
It's on you.
because
Say anything else you want to say?
What do you want to say to a young girl that's in a situation trapped where she thought it was a love, but it was lust, and it turned to rust? Because your experience
I like
where
that slogan.
you are a beautiful young black sister that is rising and where we know that the devil's a liar.
Yep. So as
Where,
you rise, you gonna keep it
and I
tapping.
want to say
You gonna
something,
rise.
your career
It's about to blast off.
is your love. That is your man. That is your gonna take care of your daughter. All that other shit ain't nothing but lies. Where for you to go where you going at, you have to be mentally sharp to deal with the lies, cause they gonna lie.
The haters and
They gonna say stuff to try to
we done
say
been
this.
through- Tell them we've been through it all.
Where this man here don't want, all he want to do is see you prosper.
That's it.
I want to see you prosper. And this first time I met you, first time you met
Come
me,
on now.
where we pinpointed, we're not going to give you everything because you're going to come back in here and you're going to tell your story after
Right.
you left here.
Next time she come
Say
in,
come
right?
back. She gonna be back.
Look, we'll come back. What's this? August. We'll come back January, and in January, on God, she'll already have done so many big things.
Yeah, so
by
that-
January.
so that's what
she'll be
we-
coming back here and giving him the stories. She'll be interviewing him.
Yeah. So
Wait,
what do
you
you want to
say
say?
something while
So what do you want to
switching.
say for your
So
audience?
what I want to say with the young moms is don't never give up. If you dropped out of school, go back. Your daughter, your son is your daughter, your son is your priorities. But they're gonna look up to you, and they're gonna like. How can I say this?
Take your time. Take your time.
My daughter was my motivation. So to be honest, I hated school. I did not want to do it.
Mhm.
So I had my daughter. I did not want to be a 10th grader. Matter of fact, I was a 10th grade and I graduated early. So don't never give up. Make sure your child is your priority, your motivation, your anything, because they gonna look up to you and be like, Mom, did you graduate? No, I stopped doing it for you. Don't never do that. Keep going. And that's what I got to say.
Go ahead, Bull.
Wow. So,
Go ahead, Bull.
so I want to thank you for coming on Philly Hot Radio and
Get your cute
telling
ass
your
up.
story. And we looking forward for you to take off. And I know God has got his hands on you and your daughter.
Come on now.
And I just want you to stay positive. Huh?
Look, she got two. You wouldn't
And
even
let
tell.
me tell.
Look, stay.
So-
and she got two staying flat like that.
Yeah. But I don't get two. We got son and a daughter.
Yes.
What's your son name?
Masad and Morgan.
And what's your daughter name?
Morgan. It's Morgan and Masad. Morgan's 4 and Masad is 1.
Okay. So are you done for having children right now?
Yes, I am.
Are you sure now?
Yes.
You know them guys, they tell you one thing, another thing. But I'm happy. But you want to say something? Good, you
No,
want to say?
I'm talking about him.
Okay, I know it. Yeah. So basically, he happy, she's happy,
Move you on the spot.
and let's keep it moving. Now get over here before we take it, so we can just do
Yeah,
it.
You wait 3 years, 2 years ago. But
But that's good.
Yeah, 2 years.
Be quiet now. They quiet down. She got him quiet in you.
Shut me up.
Yeah, she put you.
All right, wait. So,
Now sing.
all right, wait. It's
Now
on
you
me
better
now.
say-
It's on me now.
You better start
Wait,
singing.
She had an interview.
She had a great interview.
You interviewed her very well.
You think so?
This is only a second interview. This is a second interview.
Okay.
You're doing a radio promo tour. I got somebody took me up in the DM right now. Literally, you go on my page. Another radio station just hit us up. So I guess we'll set that up.
So welcome
she
back to
had
Philly
the-
Hot Radio.
What's up?
What's going on? What's
Look,
going
that's
on?
the boss daughter. Look.
Come on in.
This
Here
my
you go.
beautiful-
Yeah,
this
come
my
on
beautiful-
in.
This my beautiful right here.
Yeah,
That's
here
the
she
beautiful
go.
boss daughter.
Yeah, she's Yeah.
Is she pretty? Yeah, I bought her
Where
this
you-
time.
where you
She
come
good?
from?
She good?
How you come up from all that?
Oh, I
You good? See, we all street people.
She
We
listen.
don't-
Listen. I'll let you go. She loved my song. Did you not?
I did.
Yeah,
I
she
love
did.
my
No,
song.
I got it on my phone.
Oh, I love you for that.
So
I'm
where
shooting a video for that next
the
week.
interview, she's a model,
Yeah, model and all that good
also
stuff.
she's been set up to do a lot of big.
Shout out to all of y'all on the live, man. It's my
And,
turn now. You know
so-
why I run my mouth.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
my turn. It's the sound of Philly, the king of hooks, the baddest soulful singer walking, the champ, the living legend, the one and only Corey Williams. I forgot my belt, but my presence is felt.
Woo!
Come on now. I got a new one.
Yeah. So basically, where
Shut up.
everything I just went on, everything's set up for now, but we had set everything up because we ain't doing an interview. So we're gonna get back in the interview where my partner came. We partners now,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's my
I gotta
partner.
tell you all that I got coming up,
So,
man. We talked about
We
her.
want to thank you for coming back on the radio show because you always an
God be the glory.
energetic guy.
Oh, the God be the glory.
So what's been going on since the summer? And I know that you're the king of the jump shot.
I didn't. Oh yeah, 93 and I took a little couple weeks off. We had some things to handle, but I'm come back. She gonna let me go back for the next couple weeks just to get some more wins, right? I get a couple more wins for the summer. I can beat some more people. All right.
Okay,
She
good.
said it's okay.
It's
I can
okay?
beat some more people the next couple
Okay,
weeks.
good.
So I got a few more wins to get. Right now I'm 93 and 0.
Good.
Haven't lost yet. 93 and 0 now.
I've been
That's all-
noticing
I
that.
post every one, so it's not a lot. 93 straight wins in one-on-one basketball.
On one-on-one
There's
basketball.
nobody that'll beat me.
So far, nobody beat him yet.
Nobody. I know my day is coming. Nobody wins forever. But at the moment, I'm 93 and 0.
So far,
Beat
he's
him
on
all.
a 93 winning streak.
Beat them all.
So,
And since I've been here all summer long, I cut 22 hooks in the summer. 22 hooks this
so
summer.
you mean that from the last time you
For the
had-
last time I've been here, which was only 2 months ago, I cut 22 hooks just this summer. 22 hooks, I might have did 8 different funerals, 6 different shows, and 2 different video shoots, and all of that just in about 2.5 months.
Wow.
Concerts, California, just still maybe you want to call us Temptations to go to California, Chicago, all that good stuff. We wait for the rest of the money for that. You know how to go. They
Well,
send out the money.
let's talk about the industry, where me and you talked about a lot of these groups and a lot of people are shying away, but you keep coming in spite of what they say. What is your secret?
Somebody just asked me yesterday. Remember, he said, "What's your motivation?" Go
Yeah,
ahead.
what is
So,
your secret
the other radio.
that is different from everybody else?
Oh wow, he didn't say it that way. So now you got me thinking.
I gotta make
What
you
is
think.
my okay?
Yeah,
I'm
that-
stuck in this.
yeah,
Alright, so
yeah,
what
yeah.
is my secret to staying good at what I'm doing, or my motivation? Like,
Well,
my secret to
bec-
what's my secret ingredient? that
Well,
helps
let me say this: because of your journey,
Mhm.
and
And you know my journey.
you're a hustler
I
in
called you
your
in
own
my
way.
house before, crying to you before.
And
on camera, am I
yeah,
lying?
yes, you are. I know.
Go ahead,
You're
okay.
real, and
Go ahead,
you
am I
have
lying?
been real with.
Invited you to my home.
But and the reason why I said this to you, I have watched you and you always smiling,
Always.
upbeat,
Yep.
in spite of with I don't know what you
Whatever's
do
going through.
when
Yep.
you're by yourself,
Yep.
when you connected to your God.
Yep. But when the camera's on, I know how to turn on.
And I'm glad you said that. That's what I like about you.
Character.
When and a lot of people don't have that. Even me with Showtime the Hype Man,
Got to get in the character.
where a lot of people are not used to jolly people.
Yep. Yep.
So where it may work with those who are haters,
Yep. And
but
some
it
may
work
not
with
work.
genuine
That's right.
people that likes you.
That's right.
How do you win across that stuff?
You know, Showtime, my secret to that, I can answer that one. I've always been myself. We don't tell our ages in the business, but so I'll just say since I was 17 and I started the business and had my first record deal, my goal was to always be Corey Williams. Even when I was standing in front of Joe Levert, when I was standing in front of, you know what I mean? You talking about the top RCA record label person. He said, your energy. This is a guy who just signed Brian McKnight, Eric Benet, you know what I mean? All these, your energy is something else. I said, because I be my mother effing self.
Mm-hmm.
You be yourself, and God is going to give you whatever's for you. See, not everything you want, whatever's for you. Okay? If you stay true to yourself, you're going to get what's supposed to be for you. So my secret was to always be myself. Whatever I don't get, I don't get. Whatever I do get, I do get. And that's what I always stay myself. Smiling, everybody loves Corey. Everybody loves me.
Mm-hmm.
Even the haters really love me. They just hate. They just hate that I keep being successful. You know what I'm saying? They just hate. Am I right? They just hate that I'm being so successful. You know how many haters? Listen, I even got some singing friends, and we talked about this before.
Singing friends.
On my mom, dad in heaven, God rest their soul. And they said it jokingly, but you know they mean it. They said, bro, we be fucking sitting there hating that you stay so busy and laughing, but you know they really mean that. You get what I'm trying to say? These are friends who said it like, yo, you the busiest nigga moving. And I am. This side of town. There's no other singer busy than me. I turn down gigs. I can be even more busy. She tell you, man, you know how many gigs I turn down? You know, if it ain't what I want, I ain't a broke dude, so if it ain't what I want, I'm saying no. Stay true to yourself. My secret was to back to your answer. My secret is to stay to myself. They say facts. Everybody, I always stayed to myself. And whatever was for me, I would get. And whatever wasn't for me, I just don't get. Stay true to myself. I never cared about who didn't like me, who would switch up your style. Nope. I always stayed with that soulful throwback sound style that I got. And that's why I have, like you said, 500 hooks. Some of the biggest superstars in the world. Got records with Erykah Badu, Joe Levert, Bow Wow, Jadakiss, Freeway, Gilly, Tone Trump, Cassidy, Cool G Rap, Del P, Sam Malone, Common. We working on that right now. Did I leak that out? I'm gonna say it again. Common, we working on that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Got somebody working that negotiation out. I told him I'll do it for a small fee. That's Common. I'll be honest on the camera. If you work that out.
I know.
I'm in 3 different movies. I'm in a star play, as you know, coming out in November.
Mm-hmm.
Cheaper to Keep Her. I'm the lead male role in that play. She don't even know I'm about to get her in that. They need 2 more females. But I got to see if she wants to do that part. You know, she might want to just stick the model in the beginning. Might be too much pressure.
So what made you want to bring this new energy woman along? Because the more y'all with each other, the more energy gonna come out.
God be the glory, of course.
And I want to make that clear.
Fire sounds.
Where you're bringing to a business where the Afro-American have not figured out yet how to treat good people.
Of course not. Especially not, let's keep it real on live on here.
Absolutely.
A lot of people they also don't know how to treat beautiful black women. Let's call it like it is.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
Discriminate. I'll be blunt for you. I'll say that. I'll be blunt. They don't know how to treat these beautiful black women. So that's why it takes people like you, me, and those who I'm going to have in my circle to help me make sure she's covered by God first, then us, because He orchestrates everything, then us. So to answer your question, what made me want to take another venture? For years, Showtime, I've been saying, what can Corey do as he get later in the game in the music business, and he's starting to, you know what I mean, want to take another way to, you know what I mean? Not give up music. I'm saying I'm dead. Like, you get my point. So, look, Gilly the kid, I just shouted you out. Even Gilly just got on. Wow, love you, big bro. What's up, King? Even Gilly just got on. Love you, bro.
We are live. We are live.
So, I might even call him. He just said, I might even call him to help you out. You got movies coming up. I'll call you later, big bro. Anyway, so I wanted to switch it up. So I said, Wild Tuna, what up? I wanted to say, I want to start something different. How often do you see a guy take on one female, that model, and say, you know what, I'm going to deal with her and try to make something big out of her? You don't see that often. It's usually a casting company. It's usually stuff like that. I want to do something different. I want to get a model. I want to take on one young singer. Just giving you it all out on the air. I'm taking on one model. Me and Jay Reezy, the best R&B writer, taking on one male singer or group singer or female. It don't have to be male. And we said, come 2022 January, we're going to put some money behind these things. I believed in her when I seen her and met her. We don't have to tell our story on camera. I believed in her and I met her. Already from the jump, if anybody look at her, you can see she's drop dead gorgeous. I mean, drop dead gorgeous. But it's a difference between gorgeous, street gorgeous, pretty gorgeous, magazine gorgeous, actress gorgeous, and model gorgeous. This girl right here is actress gorgeous, model gorgeous, and magazine gorgeous. She's what I call a Nia Long. You see the difference? A Halle Berry. Those faces, Tyra Banks, like faces that can do all things. So when, no, I mean that seriously. Bottom line. So when I seen that, and then her age, we don't tell our ages, you know that, but to be her age that she is, I'm like, oh, she's perfect. She got longevity. She got the youth. She got the looks. Phenomenal shape at the kids.
Two beautiful kids.
Phenomenal shape.
And that what she told us.
Works out 3, 4, 5 days a week.
And she didn't have to say that.
And she didn't have to say it. Right.
And
Because I actually went told don't say it, so she said it. That's even better. I didn't stop her.
Where I like it because she's proud.
She wanted to keep it real.
She's proud of.
Didn't stop her.
Her two beautiful children, and that is the most annoying thing for me.
Listen,
where I respect her and I respect you.
She is gonna go a long way because once again through God, and then God led her to me, and everybody knows I have the resources like you and many others who I can call. Like see ladies, get on. I can call these people. These people are in my phone. I can make the phone call. Hey, I need a favor, big bro. I've done favors for everybody. You know that we had to call before you walk.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that.
You got to call before you walk. I did a lot to be able to call these people.
I want to say something to you, since we're going to talk some good stuff. We're going to get down and talk about, for those who are watching me, where Showtime the Hype Man, I'm at a point in my life.
You come back over if you want. You better cry?
Yeah, come on. Just come on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, like that. Did I touch you like that?
I'm in a point right now.
Gilly on the line. Hey, my bro.
For
Man,
those who
people watching, baby.
Yeah.
It's
So
different over here.
where we at a point right now
Look, if we
where
got a number, they come off and on.
I like the
All
way
people
what Corey was talking
And it's
about,
cool. It's the
where he's testing other stuff. Where I have learned from the Honorable Lucian E. Blackwell, for those who don't know, he raised me from the street, took me off the streets of city Philadelphia, and made me a man early than I was supposed to be because I was attracted to the streets at one time. Where corniness and jobness or trying to be something that I'm not, where it would have led me in penitentiary doing life in jail, trying to pretend who I am in the streets.
Come on, brother.
I like what you just said, where you're taking all your experience, invested in somebody else young.
Thank you.
Where you and Reed, let's give a shout out to Jay Reed.
Yeah, Jay Reezy, the one and only.
Yeah, let's give a shout out.
Brothers.
Let's give a shout out to him. Where both of y'all had became two brothers in a bucket.
Oh yes, we have. Okay.
And I have watched y'all.
I would do anything for that.
When both of y'all together, you're always smiling. We can see the connection
Oh,
here.
definitely. I would get him in. I would do anything for a reason.
When is it that you ever get angry about people in this music city of Philadelphia where they got all these big stages,
I can get on that.
and where we have seen a lot of black shows come up where you should have been on some of these shows?
Facts.
I don't even care if they gave you 10-minute, 15-minute play.
Facts.
Where also Showtime the Hype Man, I'm one of the hottest new hosts.
Facts.
And MC, nobody can do what I do on the stage.
Nigga, you ran the Dell.
When it comes to the microphone, when it comes to performing live,
That's right.
where I have never gave up, where the other people want to die on the stage
Yes.
for somebody else to get opportunity.
Come on, brother. You know what's sad that you said it that way? do you know there's some people in this world that will wish harm on other people that's succeeding? Do y'all know how evil this world could be? If you was to sit if you was to sit there, do you know how many people wish on your downfall, whoever's doing something good out there?
Mm-hmm.
Do you be surprised how many people can't wait till you put up a post like, damn, I failed or something like that? You ever notice you get more comments if you put up something you failed then did good. Put up something right now and say
You too?
Put up something right now and say
You
you won.
too?
Say you just won a Grammy. You can win a Grammy right now. You'll get a lot of comments, but put that you just broke up with your boyfriend or something like that, something dumb, or this nigga ain't shit. Watch how many people comment on that. What happened? Everybody want to know. Don't nobody want to know your story when you won the Grammy, when you got this big deal, when you got this.
Well, let me say this.
They
I'm
wanna
glad,
know negative
you
shit.
know, somebody said that Showtime the Hype Man came on this radio show that I'm not gonna be famous. I was famous for
You've been famous. You've been
And
famous.
where-
The radio show make you famous. You forgot Corey Williams been in radio 4 years. Remember?
You brought me up there. That's what you did. You and Reese did.
We've been there, done that. But before that, I was already Corey Williams. My first record deal was 17 years old. I was trapped. I was paying my mom and dad bills. Daddy died. God rest his soul.
Yes, you was.
My mom said, Corey, she didn't want to go on without my dad. I mean, it turns into a sad thing. I said, Mom, what you need me to do? My dad paid all the bills. So if he died and he paid all the bills, what my mom would do, right? I said, Mom, I'm going to pay your bills, Mom. I'm going to pay your bills, Mom. I'm going to pay.
You went out. You was hustling too, boy.
Every day. I was calling you.
I remember.
I needed every gig. Listen, I was calling. I did gigs for low. Whatever you got to do to take care of your, you know, I had my own apartment at that time.
You did.
And my mom had a house, right?
Right.
I didn't care what I was doing hooks for $100. I was doing whatever I needed to do. You know what I'm saying, to get it done. So my mom didn't want to see me keep taking care of her. My mom died 1 year later. Wow. But for that 1 year, she told me on her deathbed, I'll never forget this, at Jefferson, at my hospital. She said, I thank you, son. You're my superstar. Superstar was her last words to me. When your mom tell you that, her last words to me was, thank you, son. You're my superstar, superstar. I did my mom well. Paid her bills her last year of living. Mortgage every month. That's a mortgage. And you know what the house was.
Man,
you know the house in Winfield.
I already know. I was there.
You was there.
You invited me over.
These ain't these $100,000 homes. I paid my mom mortgage for a whole year, besides my own apartment at the time, and did what I needed to do.
I'm glad you said something. You did a touchy.
Did he come on, babe? He came on?
No.
Oh, who's this? But I don't know that one, so I can't add him in. I don't know him. I don't know who it is.
So where
I don't know the name.
we're gonna get, I want to talk about the older groups that have not paid the price with some
To
of the
demand certain things. I know what you're about to get into.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm the young guy, right? And even I know that I'm humble even around the legends. Even though I'm the lead singer and they've allowed me to be the lead, I still humble in front of these guys because they're before me. Now, when you talk about those who never did nothing, never sang with the originals, you can't demand certain things that people like us can demand. Everybody who followed my career know I got 20 years with Intruders. I've sang with the original Phil Terry, the only one original that's still living to this day. That's why I can demand stuff. I sang with the original Tramps, the only original left, Dave Dixon. So,
Are you saying the names?
yeah, I sing with these guys. There's only one original in both of them groups. You know what I mean? Temptations. Otis is the only one living.
Yes,
now, I don't sing with him, so we ain't gonna fall with that, but he gives us the notoriety to use his name. So, which is still just as good. You need new music from me? I got you. Oh, I love you for that, sweetheart. God is good, but you cannot demand something if you ain't put in the work. That's what he's getting into. A lot of you guys have float around and demand certain shit. You ain't even put in no muscle to demand anything. You can't do that. You got to put in the work, build your name. You know, then you can make, statements and demands and certain things. Accountability, but you got to put in the work. The Bible says, you put in the work, God will bless it, right? Quran say the same thing. No matter what book you read is, God tells you that you have to put in the work and he will bless and ordain it. But if you don't put in the work, that's it, right? God ain't gonna give you nothing if you ain't work for it. You gotta work for it. That's the case, everybody in the world to be great at what they're doing and being millionaires and everybody have all that. God bless you too, family. Felix, I wish I knew the face I would add you in, but God bless you too. You gotta put in the work before you can make demands. And I've been blessed. If you ever, any of you I always use, you always hear me say, God first, or God went right, to God be the glory. Any of you guys start off. So I've been blessed to be in the position I've been, and now be able to help people like her, and whatever singer I'm gonna pick up eventually. But now I'm gonna start off with the modeling. Me and Jay Reeves in 2022 will get some singers, and there she go. Look, here goes a play. Rosie, am I lying? This is the head of the biggest play coming out. Tell her, Rosie, November. I'm the lead star. Okay, that's Rosie Weinberg. I'm the lead male in this play. The lead male, cheaper to keep her. There's only one lead female, one lead male, and the lead male. Thanks to her. God bless you. And wait, Rosie, I have a female that's interested. If you need any more casting, and she's drop dead gorgeous, certified. All right, call me later on. We can talk about her. She's right here. She's beautiful. So, what happened? Go back to it.
I got it.
Go back to it. It ain't going away. Just click on Facebook. There you go. Good. Yeah, you go ahead, boy. There she go. Call me later on. We figure it out, all right? Call me later on, Rosie. She's gorgeous.
So for those who are watching us around the world, where we are live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. For those who want to watch it in their office right now, you can go to Philly.us.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm gonna say that again.
You know
for
how big
those
that is? He ain't say .com.
I said US. We are a live internet radio show where most people are used to the radio station that was in the car for 50 or 70, 80 years. We are a 7-day, 24-hour radio show going on. Today, I got a phone call yesterday that he wanted to come up, where I wanted to make sure that I take care of people that help me along the way on Philly Hott Radio. We are still getting everything together. We're in the organizing, invested in new equipment to upgrade our equipment, to upgrade the microphones, because we're about to take this world by surprise, because long as I'm living, I have hope. And a lot of people are living and they are dying spiritually because they're afraid to be a risk taker. See, most of my audience that are watching me around the world,
I'm listening.
they're not used to people being risk takers. Where you sitting there become satisfied with your life. I'm not satisfied with my life. I know that it's more in store in me just being a normal person. I am tired of people criticizing those who work hard, work their ass off, and then you want to find fault in them. Get your ass off the couch and you do something. Since y'all sitting around finding who's corny. That's the problem. Y'all got that word in your mouth, corny, where you need to look in the mirror and check your own self out.
And on top of that,
that's right.
on top of that, it's people out here wearing all designers and they calling people corny. They not even a good living situation.
Okay.
So,
Corny.
corny, period. Boom.
Brother Showtime, I think it's that time.
Well.
No, Mary got 10 minutes, but I think it's that time to go ahead and sing my song.
Well, babe, we're going to let him sing. He's here. So what we're going to do, he's going to do an acapella because that's what he wanted to do. I didn't know that he was going to sing on this show. So those who are
Your
watching
testimony
us,
made me just do
where he's going to sing a song. So for those who are watching us, where...
How you put it back on?
Yeah, just push the camera over.
Should I sit down and do it?
Yeah, I want you to sit down. No, we want the camera because Philly Hott Radio has to represent in the background. So we want you to sit back and relax. Got it?
Yeah, we got it.
So just put it right there so you can see yourself. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, this outstanding R&B gospel singer, the king of hooks, where he's ready for the big deal to sign $1 million contract, where if you're loyal to him, he be loyal to you.
Tell him again, always been.
So for those who know that he's going to show up, but also have his money.
Tell him again.
Y'all better have his money.
You wrapping us up? You wrapping us up?
No. So
you came here to hear me sing?
So
that's what she did.
Shit. So go ahead and sing, ladies and gentlemen. We are live around the world on PhillyHottRadio.us, where we are definitely on the scene right now because our administrator over at Cosmo Radio has set it up where we can go around the world. This is the show. I didn't know he was going to sing. It's a treat for me.
Because y'all spoke so effortlessly, and I feel that this song is needed. Right
okay, well, go ahead.
So I'm going to give him a gospel tune. I'm going to go gospel today, y'all. We're going to do a little bit of...
They looking at your phone popping.
I know. We're going to do some I Won't Complain. I'm not going to do the whole song, just a little bit. And thank you for coming out. IHS, my buddy right
Come on with
She
it.
bought my song.
Go ahead.
I've had some good days. I had some hills to climb. Sometimes my clouds hang low. Oh, and I can hardly see the road. Then I ask the question, Lord, why so much pain? But He knows what's best for me. Although sometimes my weary eyes sometimes can see. So that's why I say thank you, Lord. Oh, I won't complain. Short version today, y'all.
So,
yeah!
I want to where
We live! We
We're
gotta
live.
go in 2 minutes.
they
We
gotta
gotta go in 2 minutes.
But the main thing, I want to thank him for where I have learned
You know how we do reads, both of us.
not to complain. Where
on.
sometimes when I'm by myself, I got to remember what God told me. He said, if you want to go to the next level, Showtime the Hype Man on Philly Hot Radio, go with you. You have to learn how to have a deaf ear and a spirit that will take you to the universe of the world.
Come on,
You
brother.
just heard him do this live on Philly Hot Radio that he won't complain. And this brother have not complained at all. Where he believe in himself and he's confident what God is about to do for him.
Come on, brother.
So I'm not a preacher, but I just want to talk the facts and the truth, man. I want to thank you for coming on Philly Hot Radio.
Thank you for having us.
And I want to
Say
thank
your goodbyes or whatever.
you
Go ahead now.
especially.
Tell them your name. Did you tell me your name? Beautiful name.
Monica.
D Monica.
D. Monica.
Beautiful name.
D. Monica, you are an angel, and I want you to make it.
Thank you.
Because them two children touched my heart. And I am so
That's when
proud of
sing that
you.
song. Y'all was like, baby,
I am
cry.
so proud of you as a mother, where you on your way. Because too many young mothers, some are scarred and meet the wrong person, and the men block their blessing. My sister been stuck for 45 fucking years. I don't mean to
Give
cuss.
us a testimony.
Where she been struggling with a bad seed, and it took all her talent, her gift away. That ain't love. Love don't hurt you. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming on here. I want to thank Corey for the bottom of my heart, brother. You did a
We love
fantastic
you.
job.
Showtime. Everybody say what up to Showtime. He's the one. He's the man. He's the Muhammad Ali, the Down Music City. He's a bad man. And we're out of here.
See y'all. So I won't complain. So I want to thank y'all. Y'all know the
love
step. So for those who are watching us, the
Love you,
interview is
brother.
over. I see. I call you. Okay.
You know
See
it.
you. See you. Bye bye.
Baby,
Thank you
you
so
some
much.
love. My girl don't mind if you hug me.
Yeah, you go.
Baby, it's out loud.
So yeah, so I appreciate both of y'all.
Yeah, she cute. You got it? You got some stuff for it? See? I just hooked you
Go
up
in
again.
there, yeah, go in
See
there.
that?
So for those who are watching us, I am so excited about this radio show, what we're doing. So we're in the modeling stage. So I want to thank everybody that tuned in to watch us on Philly Hot Radio. Y'all have a nice day. And all remember that no one can do it just like you. You are original, and my name is Showtime the Hype Man. See y'all. Peace.